Hi, this is Neal Walters, part 3 in my series, The Why That Makes You Cry, where I interview business entrepreneurs who are trying to make a difference in the world and who put out that extra bit of effort to do so. In tonight's interview, I'm talking to Andrea Shields. She sat down at the table next to me. We had about 8 or 10 people at the Prosperity 2-day event in South Beach, Florida. And we worked together on several of our exercises together. We shared knowledge with other people at my table. Actually, the man on my left, I didn't get him on camera, but he was actually a Harvard graduate, 80 years old, and I didn't get his why on camera. I wish I would have. But on the yacht cruise, which I'll show you some pictures of in a minute that will be different than the ones in the prior video, after the dinner on the yacht cruise, I sat down and talked to Andrea Shields, and she's going to tell you about her why, which is all about her family. Stay tuned. This is Andrea. She was telling me that money for herself, yachts and big cars is not her purpose. What is your purpose?
That's right, Neal. I guess I was one of the odd ones where I wasn't looking to buy a new house or to get a fast car. My why is my family. I have parents that are so-called retired, but they're still working in their 70s, and I'd really love to get them to retire, truly retire, and just enjoy their golden years because I'm selfish. I really want to keep them around as long as possible, and I think retiring them from the working world will do that. And for me, my biggest why is my daughter. Unfortunately, she hasn't been lucky with her health, so I'd love to be able to get extra money to be able to take care of her the best way I can and give her more options. I'd really like to get her healthy and happy, and that's my biggest why.
And you have one more relative living with you too, right?
Yes, and I'm a caregiver too. Life happens to you without you realizing it, and then all of a sudden you turn around and it's like, wait a second, when did my life change? My aunt is with me, and I've been taking care of her for about 10 years now, and she's 89 years old. She's cute as a button, but deaf as a post. But no, I'd really love to be able to get extra care for her at home so that I'd like to have someone in-house with her all the time that could engage her, keep her young at heart so that she doesn't feel abandoned when I go off to the office and things like that. And those are my whys.
Thank you, Andrea. See you on the stage next year.
Yes, big money, so I can do all of those things for my family.
Thanks again, Andrea. It was great working with you at the conference. So basically, Andrea's why is her family. And by the way, she lives in one of the suburbs of New York City. She works in Manhattan, and her commute, she said, every day is 1 hour and 20 minutes. She has to get in her car, go somewhere, park, then take the subway, and then walk, etc., etc. So, I mean, I can't imagine leaving what time in the morning to get to work, and then same thing coming home at night. But even during that commute, she finds time to learn and work on her business. And she didn't obviously mention any numbers, but if I could just take the liberty of throwing out some numbers, she needs help for her parents not to work. And I'd imagine that's $100,000 a year or more easily, right? I'm sure they have some retirement and Social Security and stuff, but she'd want to bless them with that extra amount of money. And second of all, I just want to add, I don't want to have to be working in my 70s. Yes, I want to work, but I want to do things that will help the world, like some of these videos we've been talking about. I don't want to have to go to Walmart and give shopping carts out or whatever the case may be. I don't want to have to work every day to have a job. I want to be able to enjoy life at that age. Then she has her 89-year-old aunt, or she says aunt, we say aunt in Texas or Oklahoma, and she needs money for health care for her, someone to stay in the home with her, someone to talk to her all day long while she's commuting to work. And then she needs health care for her daughter. It's an adult daughter. I think she said she was 30 years old, has lots of issues, and healthcare is expensive regardless of what the government's doing these days. You need the best doctors, you need people to do therapy and all these kind of things so that a person can get better. So thanks again, Andrea. It was fun partnering with you at the conference and doing the exercises together, and of course, I'm doing more videos in this series. I don't want you to miss any of them. So if you want to go over to iwanttolearnmore.com, where there's a dash between every word as it's shown on the screen, or you can go to Facebook and catch them all on Kishkus and Chutzpah. That's my fan page, or my page where I make all these videos available, so I don't have to bore my friends with them who don't necessarily want all this information. So this is Neal Walters signing off for now. We'll see you on the other side.